Hey guys, what's up? So I've got my Boyd's custom gun stock for the 308 sitting here. Got a couple of issues with it up front, one of which I was expecting and two of which I really wasn't. Get in here and get a close up on the stock. Very good grain pattern. It's actually a lot darker than it looked online, which I actually like, so that's a plus. Okay, and I've got the rifle stripped out here as well. Okay, that piece right there is a barrel band. Okay, that's gonna actually get cut off, and you can see I already gave that a shot with my Dremel. My Dremel won't cut through it, so I'm gonna have to get that done. Got the trigger guard removed, bolt as well. I'm gonna see if I can get that bolt polished up. Do have a couple of issues, however. First off, and this is partially my fault, I did not check closely, but there are no swivel attachments on the gun. So I'm going to have to get a set of swivels and attach those myself. Not really a big deal. Second issue, and I knew this also from the start, so I'm not concerned about it. You can see here I've already got a little space marked out. Here we are. Got a little space marked out right here. Okay. I'm going to be dremeling that out as well. That allows space for the charger bridge here. And they do very specifically say on Boyd's website that their rifles, that their stocks are not cut to allow for a charger bridge. I have no problem modifying that. I knew that going into it. My problem is more or less with the buttstock here. So first and foremost, and I was not aware of this at all, but if you look on the end of the receiver here, there's a weird angle here. This piece is not round. This opening is not round. There's a strange angle that's cut right there. I don't know if that is specific to the Lee Enfield design or the Ishapore design, or what might exactly be causing that, but as you can see, the end of the rifle here is, or the end of the stock is actually completely round. So I'm gonna have to grind that up a little bit. Again, stock modification. I'm doing some modification here. Not really surprised that I've got to do modification on either part, so it is what it is. Here's my biggest concern, however. This is the biggest problem I've got right now, and I've actually got a phone call into Boyd's to try and get them to call me back. I ordered the ventilated 1-inch rubber pad on the back, which has the Boyd's logo, has a really nice, it's very soft recoil pad back there. Don't really need a really strong recoil pad like this on this rifle because of the brake that's applied to the rifle here. Yeah, got a halfway decent brake on this, but the problem here is there's no way to remove this thing. There are no screws. It appears to actually be glued on. And that's problematic because this fits into the end of the rifle there and then is attached using this long screw, which screws into the back of this. There's no way to get at that screw because of that recoil pad, and that's something that is not that's something that is not on Boyd's website. So that in and of itself is problematic. I am more than likely going to have to get rid of this recoil pad. I really do not feel like sending this thing back and having them fix it or whatever it is they need to do. I may go that route if it turns out that I can do it for free, but even at that, I'm still going to have to pay for the shipping to get it back to their warehouse. And hell, I might have to wait another 2 weeks to get it done. I'm really kind of irked about that. I guess part of that was maybe my own fault, but hopefully when I get a call back from these guys, I'll be able to definitively figure out how exactly this can be fixed. Let's see if I can put this thing together to kind of give you an idea of the finished product here. Yeah, it's all in a dozen or so pieces, but there is kind of the finished product. Now I'm gonna set the cam down here for just a sec. Yeah, that'll work just for right now. Now this will actually go on almost, but as you can see, hopefully I've got it in the camera. Yeah, right here, you've got the issue with that charger bridge interfering with that, and I just need to cut that apart. I knew that going into it though. I was fully aware that their stocks are not, their fore ends are not designed for that. So, but there is part of it. Oh, we also have here as well the scope, which is from UTG, which I personally really like the brand. I've been using UTG products since I was shooting airsoft and air guns, and I've transferred to using their stuff on hunting rifles. My SKS is fully kitted with UTG product. I also have UTG product on my AR-15 as well. I really like the product. I don't personally have a problem with it. And then of course we also have the Sling, which you guys saw me fighting with when I was last on here. That's that Allen Company Sling that I had to do a lot of work to, specifically here on this end, which you can see it actually, you know, it looks all right now that it's fixed up the way that it's supposed to. But I need to get a couple of sling attachment points, which again, wasn't aware that this particular model didn't come with sling attachment points, but I think that will be pretty easy to resolve. So there it is. Hopefully within the next short little while I can get to a point where I'm, you know, polishing up the bolt, attaching the scope, at least getting the fore end attached to the rifle, getting those sling points attached, and hopefully I'll be able to figure something out with the buttstock. But there it is. That's going to be the rifle. Stay tuned, and hopefully we'll get a couple more videos of this thing once it's all put together. Also got a paint job coming up on the barrel and everything. I'm going to put a fresh coat of flat black on that. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned, guys.